Good afternoon and welcome to a unique fundraising effort involving all your local media and the Duluth News-Tribune. It's really a great opportunity for you at home to help out the people who have been impacted by the flood of the century. I am joined here today by Barbara Riles.
Hi, everybody. It's so good of you to donate. All of you who can just pick up your phone, just a little bit, anything helps. Joining me now is Paula Reed of the United Way. And it's the United Way that is collecting these monies and is going to be doing the distribution. So tell me a little bit about how that's going to work, Paula.
Well, United Way is serving as the fiscal host of the fund, and then we will be working with a long-term regional committee that will be representative of individuals from across the region to distribute the funds so that we can meet the most needs in the areas that have been affected.
And it's important to understand that this money will go to the entire region, to individuals who have lost so much in this flood.
That's absolutely right. And the process will be driven really by some case management work that will be done so that we ensure people have access all the available resources that they possibly can through the system. And then the long-term recovery fund is really to help fill those unmet needs that are really keeping people from moving on with their lives.
Paula Reed, it's a very good thing you're doing. I thank you for joining us here. Kevin or Michelle.
Thank you very much, Barbara. A really exciting opportunity here. And have you ever in your career seen so many people from different media involved in the same project?
It's really nice to see the cooperation. When we first thought about doing this, everybody jumped on board because everybody knows how great the need is. And we all know that we've got the platform to get the word out. So we're united in this effort.
We certainly are. And Kevin Jacobson is here, and you have someone to interview, Kevin.
Exactly. Drew Digby is a spokesperson for Carleton County, and as many of you know at home, Carleton County, one of the hardest hit areas of the Northland during the floods. And Drew, you've been out and about seeing all this damage for yourself. Tell us a little bit about what you've been experiencing.
Well, there's just sort of incredible damage all across the county. I mean, people have seen the footage of what happened at Highway 210 and Jay Cook State Park, but you go into sort of every single community in the county really has some substantial damage. I mean, the damage total is at $106 million right now just for Carleton County, and that's extremely conservative. It's not what the rebuilding cost is going to be.
And have you seen for yourself the homes out there, and what have people told you, the residents of Carleton County?
Well, it's really sort of heartbreaking because there's not an easy answer of what are you going to do? You know, how are you going to get the money to strip your house of everything in it, let it dry, sanitize it, and then find the money to rebuild. And it's a really hard thing because very few people have the right insurance to cover this kind of event because it was so unpredictable.
And as you just heard Barbara and Michelle say, this is very unique. This is what we're doing here with this telethon, all the TV media and the newspaper coming together. Tell me your thoughts about this.
Well, it's actually truly remarkable to have all the TV stations working together, all the media working together. It's really fantastic, and hopefully it'll have a huge benefit for the ordinary people who were really hurt in this flood.
Okay, Drew Digby with the spokesperson for Carleton County. Drew, thank you so much.
Thank you.
And we go back over here to Michelle and Barbara now. And
thank you very much, Kevin. And it's such an exciting event. I don't know if the camera can pan over to the phone banks here, and the phones are really lighting up, as they say in the biz, and the telephone numbers are there on your screen at home. Now, if you two would just move back in. You know what's really interesting that I find, in just a matter of hours when the rain started falling, lives were forever changed. And so many people are attempting to rebuild their lives. A lot of people didn't have insurance to cover it. Some people are facing the possibility of double mortgages, some financial ruin. And that's why these types of things are so important.
And you know what really gets me is as we talk to all of these people who have lost so much, from major appliances to, in some cases, their entire home, they're also upbeat. They all say, well, my neighbor's helping, my friends are helping. And that's what this is all about, is stepping in to help your neighbors. It doesn't matter how much you can give. Anything will let these people know how much we care. I do want to point out that on our panel back here, we have Mayor Hagan from Superior, we have Mayor Ness from Duluth, and we talk about the media cooperating. We're talking about this entire region pulling together to help out.
Now, Kevin, I know you've been in journalism a long time, but is this like the ultimate story as far as covering things that you've seen?
I think so. The fact that we all came together so quickly, at least at our station and the other stations as well, to cover this important story. For days on, and viewers would know this, that we've had stories upon stories about the flooding damage, and it took us a while to, I guess, get a sense of what exactly happened. We saw the streets caving in, we saw what happened to the zoo, but then after a while it sinks in, and you realize that there are people impacted by this. There are people who have homes or no longer have homes. Their basements are flooded. It's that realization, I think, that people at home need to realize. Okay, you know what? They need help government might not help, but they need to call in and help. And like you said before, Michelle, $5, $10, every little bit helps.
Right, and the need is so great. The phones here, people are waiting to take your pledges, again, anywhere from $5 to $10. Of course, we wouldn't turn down $100 either. So the phones will be lighted up until 7 p.m. Please call the number there on your screen at home.